Hi guys, this is Juliet again, and I want to teach you how to improvise today. Now, I improvise naturally, and I had to really figure out how to teach people how to improvise. But there are very easy ways to learn how to improvise. You start with very basic chords, and then eventually you add what we call ornaments or chromatic notes. I hope you will enjoy this one. Okay, part of improvisation is knowing your scales. But I haven't really explained that because that's beginner music. So, I wrote the scale the other day, C major. Right, if you actually take the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you take those notes and you build triads on them, now that's difficult to understand, but it's actually not. The ones you have to build triads on are 1, 4, and 5. And a triad is just, if it starts on a line, you have a line, line, line. If you start on a space, like 4, you have space, space, space. And if you start on 5, you have line, line, line. So 1 consists of C, E, and G. 4 consists of F, A, and C. And 5 consists of G, B, and D. And these are the 3 chords that we are going to use when I show you on the piano just now. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Now, right, to continue with the improvisation, this is your note C. I wrote that out just now. So this is your C scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I told you that if you build a triad, in other words, you skip a note on C, you've got the first triad of that scale. If you build a triad on the 4th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, you leave a note there and there. You've got chord 5. I beg your pardon, you've got chord 4. And then here you've got chord 5. And that is basically all you need to improvise. I'm going to use those 3 chords now to play something very simple in C major for you. But I'll alter it a little and then I'll show you what I've done. So I'm starting with chord 1 here, and then chord 4, chord 5, and I'm improvising with my right hand. And I only used chord 1, chord 4 and chord 5 for this. So if you can play in your left hand chord 1, and then you start improvising in your right hand, which is difficult. So say you use the chords or the notes of the chord of 1. So you're going to play chord 1 repeatedly, and in your right hand you're going to play the same notes, just with a different rhythm. That's already improvisation. Now we go to chord 4, and you do that as well in your right hand. And then you do the same with chord 5. And there you have the basics of improvisation. Now let's continue again with chord 1. In the left hand we just play this repeatedly, and in your right hand, instead of just using those chordal notes, you're going to use some different notes, but you stick to the basic notes here. For example, or you can even add a black note. Listen to what this would sound like. Something different. And on chord 4 you can do the same thing. Perhaps something different. And then chord 5, the same thing again. Chord 1 again. And eventually I will show you how to make it work. So you're going to play chord 1, chord 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 5, 4. And that is how you learn to improvise. But I still have a lot to teach you about that. And I'll do that in my next videos. Goodbye. Remember to subscribe to my channel, please.